Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek at Spiel 17. I'm sitting down with Charles Amir Parrott from Super Meeple, and you've brought us Mafiozoo.
Definitely, yes. The game was released in France in June, and the game will come in the US and other countries by the end of the year or beginning of next year, probably.
Fantastic. So what's our theme? In Mafiozoo we are...
It's in the Mafia, so it's a Rudiger Dawn game. It's a re-implementation somehow of a game of 2003 called Louis XIV, the French king. Okay, it was the number one of the Alea Ravensburger series.
Yeah.
And we kept the core mechanic, and we worked with Rudiger in order to change some of the rules. So the core mechanic is the same as Louis XIV. And we change. So we belong to the Mafia, we're going to go for 12 different people here that are linked to the Mafia, in order to influence them and to get some favors. And with these favors, we'll be able to put our meeples in the different buildings of the cities, and that's how mainly we will get victory points. So that's the topic. So the game is only in 4 rounds, and the game has so each time. So there are 4 cards like this. So at the beginning of each round, you just turn one card like this, and this is where the Godfather will be. It will be always one of the 4. Only one of the 4, exactly, in the center. So here we do put 3 like this, and this is the amount of money that the Godfather gives you to be because you belong to the Mafia. That it just.
Which I just want to highlight that this is the Godfather.
Exactly. So we went for. You can see some animals. It's a so that's the reason why it's called Mafiozoo, because just the different characters are just animals.
Yeah, they're fantastic. All right, so our Mafia is on the jeweler fox here.
Yeah, exactly. So here we have the 12 different characters, and each of the players have different the gems here. Okay, so there's the general stock and the personal stock. Okay, this is very important because we'll see that this is a main strategy in the game, is how you handle and how you manage to get when you take gems from the stock to get your personal. That's a tactical point important. So by just using some cards, if you're at the beginning of one turn, you have some cards like this. You play one card. You have a number here. You can take up to 3 gems, and you can put on the number 10 here, so it's here like this, and then after, just a little bit like the Awale way, you can either just leave it like this, or you can also spread a little bit, just following, but always on the neighbors, so you're following the
street.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put it like this and just leading like this, or you can also do it like this. So every player will do it. So this is one way to play cards, or also if you don't have any more here, you can also just doing this and take it 3 from the start and getting back in the house. So that's one way to do it. So once everybody has put the gems here, so all the players have put in, then we'll see from going 1 to the 12 the characters who will want the favor from the character, and here you have different possibilities. So here, for example, when it's written first here, only the one that has put the majority here gets the favor here, which is exactly the bond. Then we'll see
some bourbon,
exactly,
booze of some kind,
some whiskey or some whatever, alcohol, and then all the others, they don't get anything. So if you're second or third here, you don't get anything. You also have this when it's.
I know it doesn't belong to him, but just so we can pull up that example.
There's some money here, because the money here is, we call it Zolar. So of course, yes. So this is so here that means that the first one, the one that has the majority, gets the favor for free, and the others, they can also get the favor if they pay
the price.
And the third one, it's here. There's no competition between the players. As long as any player puts 2 gems here, they get the favor. That's only the 3 things. So once everybody does, so we go from 1 to 12. We just check who is getting the different favors. So the favors are these, but you also have extra cards. For example, for the next turn, you have also some traitors here. You have different, and also you have here the neighborhood, here. This is victory points at the end. So okay, so this is mainly victory points. So once everybody has done this, so everybody has gained some favors. This is the time to put your meeples here. Okay. Yeah, the second part. So this is based on the you have the cost here. So how much does it cost to put a meeple here, and what is the bonus that you get?
Okay, so let me see if I can get a guess. So a gun and one of your choice.
Exactly, and then each turn you will have plus one. One
so
dollar
that
more.
helps
Exactly.
build up your engine.
Exactly. And of course, if you have a meeple at the end of the game, you will score 7 victory points. You can only start from the edges, but then after if you want to go here, you need to have a meeple here already or here, but you cannot put just straight on here on these lines. You start first on the edges, and then you follow the rolls here. So you go here, you can go here.
It's going to be hardest to get down to this corner then.
Exactly. Yeah, the favors. Yeah. So that's the main way to get victory points, and that's it. So this is
what triggers the end of the game.
Right. 4 rounds. So you just do this 4 rounds, yes, and then at the end of the game you just count the victory points. It's mainly once again here the meeples that you have here, and so I forgot just to mention that multiplayers can be on the same building, for example, but you can only have one meeple of your kind on the building. So it's mainly this and these, and just you count the victory points, and who has the most
victory points wins. Well, I'm really glad. I'm a big fan of Louis XIV. That was one of my favorites, and this is a really fun implementation of
yeah, we changed the theme for different reasons, and also we wanted to. There was a little bit some luck in Louis XIV, especially when you were picking up the mission cards like this. So we wanted to really decrease the amount of luck in the game. So here now there's a very few luck. It's mainly about the cards that you have in your hands at the beginning, but it's always possible because you always have bonuses that can help you to be more flexible like this. So it's always possible to manage the little luck that you have. So yeah, so that's it. It's for 2 to 4 players. It's only 1 hour. It's only 1 hour. So it's 4 rounds. So it's very tense. So it's finally simple to understand what. The first step it's a little bit tricky, but then after you get it, and then you just deep dive into the game. That is really awesome because Rudiger Donner has already been proved that he's a really great designer.
Well, if you guys want to check that out, that is Mafiozoo, which is being published by Super Meeple and Charles Muir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.